This is the moment you either become a man or you stay living like a boy in a grown man's body, because most men are terrified of one thing. And it's not even failure or rejection or even death. They're terrified of facing the truth that the man they are today is not the man that they were destined to become, the man that they could be. And deep down, you know that too. You feel it in here, in your chest, in your mind, especially when you're in bed at night. You feel the gap between who you pretend you are and who you know you should be, who you could be. And this video is the moment you face it, and it's going to be a slap in the face, but stick with me, because this might be the day that your entire life splits into a before and after transformation, because the real enemy is not the external world out there, it's you. And you don't need a villain out there in the external world, because you've been living with a villain inside your own head your entire life. That voice that says you're tired, that voice that tells you, yeah, tomorrow. That voice that convinces you that you're doing enough. That voice that pretends that you're successful whilst you're quietly feeling empty and depressed and lost. That voice has cost you more potential and more amazing moments than any failure ever could. And here's the truth that no one's had the balls to tell you. If you lose the war inside your head, it doesn't matter how much you win externally in the world. You can stack as many achievements, as many pay rises, as many six-figure years as you want, but money won't save you. Success won't heal you. Achievements won't fill you up for long. Discipline is the only thing that builds a man, the fulfillment. So I've been exactly where you are and probably way worse. So let me tell you something raw. I've been the drug addict, the lying, dirty drug addict. I've been the broke man with all the debt letters and drug dealers coming to the house, and letters for debt stacking up on the kitchen counter. I've been the guy ashamed to take his top off because his man boobs and his bloated belly and his hip fat. I've been the man who woke up every morning with regret, not because life was even hard, but because I knew that I was living as a fraction of the man that I could be. And it hurts to say that because life's good now, but I've wasted so many years. This isn't a motivational message. This is a warning. You're not depressed. You're not lost. You're not broken. You're just underdeveloped. You're running a high-performance life with low-performance habits, and that's incongruent and it can't last, and you know it. That's why you've clicked on this video today. That's why the algorithms blessed you with this video. And here's the moment that changed absolutely everything for me, because it's a morning that I will never forget as long as I live. I stood in the mirror and I didn't recognize the horrible, beat-down face that was staring back. Not because I looked bad, but because I looked empty. No fire, no life, no certainty, no direction, and especially no self-respect. And in that moment, I realised you do not become a man by accident. You become a man by construction. Real men are built, not born. So you build him daily, brick by brick, win by win, habit by habit. And without a system, you'll fall back into the same loops over and over again, forevermore. Because here's the secret that every high-performing man misses. High performers fail for one major reason. Because yeah, they can build businesses, but not foundations. They build brands, but no self-identity. They might be able to create wealth, but no inner strength. So they chase outcomes instead of alignment. They chase validation instead of mastery, and they chase status instead of peace. The world thinks that you're winning from the outside in, but you know you're drifting and you know you're not happy. And drifting is the silent killer of men, because drifting makes you numb. Drifting makes you passive. Drifting convinces you that the way you're living is normal. But here's the truth. A man who's living in alignment is unstoppable, unfuckwithable. A man out of alignment becomes unrecognisable to himself and the people around him. But here's the system that turns boys into men. Everything changed when I stopped just winging my life and hoping it'd all fall together and created a system. Not motivation, not hype, not random self-help habits. A daily system for physical and mental mastery. So wake up and build yourself before you build anything else. Train, move, journal, program your mind, eat like a man on a mission. Do the difficult thing before the easy thing. Win those boring battles every day that create momentum. Stack internal evidence that you're a dangerous man, again, in the best way possible. That's how men get their edge back. This is how men build self-respect, either rebuild it or build it up in the first place. This is how men become unfuckwithable, and it works. Because I've watched hundreds of high-performing men transform under this system. It changed my life, and it will change yours too. Let me tell you a little client story about a man who got his life back. One of my clients, we'll call him Mark, a business owner making more money than he'd ever made more than he's ever made before, came to me saying, I just feel dead inside and I can't work out why. He had the success, the nice car, the big house, the 2 kids and the wife and the team, but he didn't have himself. Week number 1, he was skeptical. Week number 2, the lights turned on again. Week number 3, his wife said he was starting to feel like a different man. Week number 6, he messaged me and said, I don't even recognize who I was from before in the best way possible. I feel more dialed in than ever. Physical and mental mastery saved his life. The same way it saved mine. The same way it will save yours if you lock into the daily system. So this is your crossroads. Right now, you have a choice. You can click off this video and keep pretending that everything's fine, or you can face the truth. You're meant to be more. You're meant to do more. You're meant to have more. And you feel it in your chest and in your head because you're not done. You're not finished. You're not trapped inside the version of you that the world currently sees and experiences. Your future self is waiting for you on the other side of a system, a structure, a standard, a decision. And this exact system is called the Become Unfckwithable Blueprint. And if you're serious about stopping the drift, comment the word blueprint or click the link in the description. It's there for you to download for free. And if you want me to walk you through it personally, book a Power Hour breakthrough call and let's rebuild your life from the inside out. Because once you lock in these things, it's amazing how life starts working for you instead of against you. So here's the final slap to the face. You've got 2 lives, the life you live in and the life that you know you're capable of living. And most men never make the jump. Not because they can't, but it's because they lie to themselves for too long. So stop lying, stop drifting, stop hoping, and start building yourself every day with intention, with discipline, with physical and mental mastery. So this is the moment your life splits into two. Before this video and the transformation that's going to happen after it. Who you become is your next choice. So I'll see you on the inside of the blueprint and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But like I say every time, don't bother clicking on the next video if you're not going to download the free blueprint that's changed my life and changed so many of my clients' lives. Let's go.